James. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fernandez. Anderson is there and he can get that clear. Palmer! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Palmer. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's straight offside. Clearly not happy with that. James. Bassi. Tete. Bassi. Tete. Chalobah wins the duel this time. Kearney. It's a great ball. Tries a shot! He scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Garnacho. Caicedo. Fernandez. James. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! Berger. It will be. Leno. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. He could be in here. Bassi gets it away. That's very neat. Tries to get it clear. Bassi. It will be. Now then, the ball's come loose. Garnacho. That's the throw. And it's Kearney. Lovely, now then. Chukwueze! João Pedro. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's just a little long. Robinson. Iwobi. Anderson, gently done. And that is a little undercooked. James. Chalobah. Colwill. Caicedo. Caicedo, early ball out from the back. Bassi. Kearney. James. Fernandez. James. And it's James. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Chukwueze. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they can break here. Chukwueze done delicately. Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. João Pedro. And here's Garnacho. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Palmer. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Berger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Pedro. He's away, takes a shot! He's got a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Goal for Chelsea. After 3 minutes, yes. Number 20, João Pedro.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's played forward. Out to the right. Chalobah. James. Caicedo. Chalobah. Chalobah shifted upfield. James. James, forwards and with intent. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo has got himself a free kick. Caicedo. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Berger. Smith Rowe. Raul. The referee has given a corner. Header comes in! Hit with his head but couldn't steer it in. Garnacho. Caicedo. Colwell. Aim forwards. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Garnacho. Very nicely done. Now it's Jimenez. Jimenez played out towards the right wing. And here's Raul. Tries a deft little ball. This might... Smith Rowe! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Jimenez. Out to the left it goes. Smith Rowe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Robinson cuts out the pass. Fernandez shifted upfield. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Palmer. Over to the left. Caicedo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bassi getting this one clear. Jimenez goes on a charge down the left. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. That's good play. Garnacho puts them all in. They've played it short, and it's James. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Palmer. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
James. And here's Neto. And the pass is intercepted. Kearney. Pedro Neto. Nice control. Can he finish? That's really well manoeuvred. Tete. Chukwueze. Tete. Bassi. Iwobi. And it's played forward. Smith Rowe chasing after it. Berger. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. Played down the flank. Played into space out wide. Garnacho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Rowe. Smith Rowe. Bassi. Oh, good spread. And here's Garnacho. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. Fernandez. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Colwill. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. And that was nowhere near his best. Berger. Anderson. Berger. Anderson. Iwobi. Berger. Berger, gently done. Colwill. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And claimed it back swiftly. Let's roll. James. Chalobah. Colwill. Caicedo. Colwill forwards and with intent. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Bassi. Anderson. Bassi. Anderson, aim forwards. Robinson, moved on forwards.
Raul Jimenez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
James tries making a foray down the right, drives it in. Defending of the is having a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right. And here's Neto. James. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Neto. James, played out towards the right wing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And it's James. Caicedo. Palmer. Applies the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robinson. Anderson. Kearney. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Chalobah. Colwill. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. João Pedro. Over to the left. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Palmer. Berger shifted upfield. Chukwueze, nice looking ball. Palmer. João Pedro. Berger. Anderson. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. James does really well to win the ball there. Bassi. Kearney. Anderson. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Chukwueze. Berger. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's the keeper's ball. Chalobah. Colwill. James. Now that's well seen too. Kearney. Bassi. Berger. Iwobi. Raul. That's been slipped through. Oh, what a pass! Oh, look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. That'll be a throw-in. Bassi. Anderson. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chalobah. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Could be danger here. Pedro Neto crossed in once more. Kearney. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found support out wide. Sanchez claims it without any fuss. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo, probing pass. Garnacho. And the ball's come loose here. Tete clears it away. And that's a throw. Anderson moved on forwards. Smith Rowe, now he's off and running. Palmer. Keeper's got good distance on that. James. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there. Can he spark a counter here? James, gently done. Palmer, oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. And it's James. And here's Fernandez. Fernandez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. Danger averted for now. And that's definitely not his best. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got away. Now it's Jimenez. Chukwueze. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernandez shifted upfield. Garnacho. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Iwobi. Kearney. Spread out to the left. And it's Robinson. Smith Rowe. Showing good feet. It's anyone's ball now. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Pedro Neto with the delivery. That's a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. Palmer. James. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Proves too strong. Chukwueze. Chalobah makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Neto. Now it's Pedro. Palmer knocks it out wide. In by James. Bassi can get it clear. And it's Fernandez. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. There are a few waiting for it. Brilliantly cut out. Kearney. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Neto. Kearney. Anderson. Kearney, aim forwards. Pedro Neto. And here's Palmer, caresses it through. And he thumps it clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Iwobi. Robinson, forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Smith Rowe. James wins the duel this time. Fernandez getting this one clear. And here's Iwobi. Robinson going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Smith Rowe. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Robinson. Oh, that's neat. Smith Rowe. Oh, that's a very shapes to shoot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Leno sends that a long way. Iwobi played out to the left flank. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. Moved on forwards. That's going to go a long way. Chukwueze. Jimenez played out towards the right wing. And it's Raul. Jimenez stood his ground strongly. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Chukwueze. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's not going far. Berger. Now who's going to be first to this? Cucurella. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chalobah, Colwell, Caicedo, and that is out of play. Chukwueze. And here's Raul.
Raul Jimenez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Caicedo. Chalobah. Played out to the right. James. Pedro Neto. Bassi with the clearance. Now it's Jimenez. Chukwueze. Jimenez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Acrobatic effort! Caicedo. Now it's Pedro. Pedro Neto played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo has created one goal already. Now it's Pedro. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cucurella aim forwards. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. There's the shot! Fernandez. Looks to the other side. Garnacho. Garnacho tries a cross. Chukwueze shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Raul. And that's a dangerous ball. And the finish! It's a goal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, The right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Full goal! After 17 minutes is number 7, Raul Jimenez.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chalobah. Garnacho. Caicedo. Palmer. James running with the ball. Deep cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. James. Cucurella. Garnacho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Palmer. And he's heaved it away. Chalobah cuts it out. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Looking for a corner. Fernandez with the short one. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tete getting this one clear. Berger. Bassi. Kearney. Anderson. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Anderson. Iwobi. Bassi. Anderson. It's an inviting looking ball that. James does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella moved on forwards. Palmer. Fernandez. Colwell. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. That's really well cleared. And here's Garnacho. It's a throw-in. And they've got a throw. Iwobi. Bassi. Anderson. Kearney. Robinson. Anderson. João Pedro. And here's Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caicedo spread out to the left. Leno, long ball by the goalkeeper. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez played out to the left flank. That's very neat. And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Raul. Smith Rowe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Colwell. Chalobah. Palmer. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Out for a throw. Clipped into space. Can he get onto this? There will be a throw-in. Bassi. Tete. Bassi. Tete. Forward it goes. Iwobi. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chalobah. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. And it's Palmer. Plays it out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Fernandez plays it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away with one there. Robinson. Robinson played up towards the front line. And here's Iwobi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bassi. Berger. Bassi forwards and with intent. James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Pedro, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedro Neto. Can he deliver? Oh, such a clever touch. Bassi clears it away. He's got space in the area. Now it's Garnacho. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot! Just off target. Fernandez goes short, and here's Fernandez. It's a mighty effort, and that was very necessary. Tete. The muscular approach does pay off here, and it's Palmer. He's in a good position here. And here's Garnacho. Header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Raul. Kenny. Robinson is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ambitious ball here. Gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Raul. And the count. Roll! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Caicedo. Can he latch on to this? So who's he picking out? Garnacho puts them all in. And it's Fernandez. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Back into the middle, and that's been won straight back. Worth a try, shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Berger is there, and he can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cucurella. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Garnacho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Caicedo, gently done. Fernandez. Caicedo. He's had a shot! Smith Rowe. Robinson. Kearney. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. Tries to dink it through. Deftly away. And it's Cucurella. Very nicely done. Chance! And he's following up! Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's bustling, and a shot! Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. James crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. Palmer. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. And they've got rid. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Both sides. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anderson, gently done. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Iwobi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bassi wins the duel this time. And here's Raul. Garnacho.
João Pedro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get...
Oh, that is asking for trouble! Succumbs to the pressure. Berger. Raul. Over to the left. Fernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That looks a good ball through. A real chance! Out to the right. Could move up a gear here. James shifted upfield. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Berger. Iwobi. Now it's Chukwueze. That has been knocked clear. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Played back in. Bassi. Iwobi. And he's picked out the run. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. What a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Smith Rowe in acres of space out wide. Palmer. And he cuts out the supply. Chukwueze. Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Palmer. Good chance here! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Palmer brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Smith Rowe played with finesse. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Garnacho. Now then, the ball's come loose. Caicedo. Palmer. And here's Garnacho.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Chalobah can get it clear. Fernandez aimed forwards. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Berger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tete. Iwobi. Bassi. Anderson. Kearney. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Cucurella. Played into space out wide. Referee's given a throw. Anderson tries to clear. And it's Fernandez. This looks promising. Smith Rowe calmly anticipates. Caicedo, gently done. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Goes for a shot! Tete gets rid without sophistication. Tete. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Anderson. Smith Rowe looks to get on the end of this. Caicedo. Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. Berger. Oh, well measured. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
To the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Garnacho, now here's the delivery. Kearney, forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandez. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kearney. Smith Rowe. That's a little off target. Colwill. Now it's Garnacho. Cucurella. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. Decent chance! And he hits the net.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Goal for Chelsea. After 29 minutes is number 20, João Pedro.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
In just a moment.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Pete.
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's got away, succumbs to the pressure. Colwill. Fernandez. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Out for a throw. Fernandez. Now it's Jimenez. Now it's Smith Rowe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found the way through. Roll! James. Pedro Neto. Palmer. João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. So what can they make of this? And he's on his way! Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Raúl Jimenez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thumps it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. Garnacho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tete. Berger. Kearney. That's really well manoeuvred. Colwill gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. James chooses to go cross-field. João Pedro over to the left. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fernandez with the short one. And it's Palmer. Bassi is there and he can get that clear. chance! He's scored!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Goal for Chelsea. After 1 minute is number 20, João Pedro.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robinson. It will be. And here's Smith Rowe. Proves too strong. Now they can break here. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. James. That's good play. A chance to play it in. James, backward it goes. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! And he's following up! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Fernandez. And it's played forward. James. Palmer. James. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Out to the right. Fernandez. Pedro Neto hangs one in. Robinson has played it long. Smith Rowe. He's shifting through the gears here. It will be. Berger. And here's Chukwueze. It will be. And he shoots! Kearney. And here's Smith Rowe. Fernandez. Caicedo. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Raul. Colwell does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James cuts out the pass. Colwell tries to clear. And here's Raul. Palmer. Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Palmer. Pedro Neto. Delicate ball and it tries a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dawdle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 20, João Pedro.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. Climbs up big. No, not the best of headers. Raul. Now it's Chukwueze. Colwell. Caicedo. Cucurella. Chalobah. And it's Raul. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sanchez, one ball by the goalkeeper. Cucurella. Colwell. Caicedo. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. And here's Neto. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Pedro, played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Palmer. Chukwueze. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tete. Pedro Neto. Kearney, Smith Rowe, and it's Raul. Berger. Iwobi. Berger. Iwobi. Smith Rowe. Robinson. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Caicedo, that's a delicate pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Bassi. Kearney. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fernandez looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Ball's gone out of play. Garnacho. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, this is a great position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Neto. Kearney shifted upfield. Chalobah. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. And it's James. In by James. Out to the left it goes. Plays it across. Bassi can get it clear. And it's been taken short. Raul. Jimenez played out to the left flank. Palmer. João Pedro. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Caicedo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Garnacho puts them all in. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. Raul. Robinson. Played into space out wide.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he cuts out the supply. No way through there. Now it's João Pedro. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Fernandez goes short. There are a few waiting for it. That looks a good cross. Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro is offering a wry smile there.
Kearney. James, gently done. Played out to the right. Tete. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Iwobi. Moved on forwards. Colwell tries to clear. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. Chalobah, gently done. Now it's Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. James. It's gone out for a throw-in. Berger. Well timed, excellent interception. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Neto, crossed into the middle. Yep, it's a corner. And it's Caicedo. Good chance here!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Robinson. Smith Rowe. Anderson. Smith Rowe looks to get on the end of this. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Raul. And here's Chukwueze. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. And here's Raul. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Raul Jimenez clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Fernandez. James. And it's played forward. James chips it through. Kearney wins the duel this time. Smith Rowe. Robinson. And here's Smith Rowe. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. James. And here's Palmer. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Iwobi. Now it's Smith Rowe. Lobbed in behind. They get a throw in. And it's Kearney. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lovely bit of skill. Played in deep. That has been knocked clear. João Pedro. James. James forwards and with intent. Anderson. Kearney. Raul. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. João Pedro. Bassi. Tete. Berger. Iwobi. Kearney. Robinson. Iwobi. Anderson. Aim forwards. Tete. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Iwobi. And here's Raul. Iwobi. Iwobi with a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Bassi. Palmer. It's a chance, surely!
It's a loose ball.
And one more try! collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Palmer. And that has been cleared. Palmer, spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? That's going to go a long way. And it's gone back to the keeper. Caicedo. 2 down already, a nightmare start. The pass has gone astray. Anderson. And it's Robinson. Oh, well measured. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe plays it in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Smith Rowe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Cross in. Iwobi shifted upfield. Berger. Chukwueze. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Oh, look at Chukwueze!
Oh, the ball's
in he goes again! Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Garnacho. Cucurella. Colwell. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Bassi. Berger. Tete. Anderson. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Smith Rowe, and the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Chalobah. Fernandez. Colwell. Fernandez. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's played forward. James. Pedro Neto. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez makes the interception. James. Caicedo. Over to the left. And that has found him in acres of space. Up he goes! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 10.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Fernandez. Chukwueze. And it's Raul. And here's Raul. Robinson. Well, already it looks like game over, and we've hardly begun. Kearney. Smith Rowe. Fernandez. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Colwill. Palmer. Shapes to shoot! Leno could be danger here. Time to deliver. Caicedo. Palmer. Can he stop it going out? So who's he picking out? Oh, shooting chance! And again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Anderson. Bassi forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Out to the left it goes. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fernandez plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Garnacho. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Iwobi. Kenny. Oh, that's nice. Colwell getting this one clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Raul. Nice looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Great chance! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Raul. Chukwueze played out to the left flank. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. Cleared away. That's a throw. And it's Fernandez. And here's Palmer. Throw in. Crossed in again. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Chukwueze chasing after it. Bassi played towards the other side. Caicedo. Palmer. Kenny over to the left. He came in hard, very hard. Pedro Neto was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's well positioned here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cleared without complication. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Jimenez. Jimenez spread out to the left. He is through here. Berger. And here's Raul. Lofted upfield. Caicedo. Anderson. Smith Rowe. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Anderson. Robinson. Kearney. Anderson. Kearney. Anderson. Kearney. Robinson. Anderson. Kearney. Raul. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Cucurella with the clearance. They've played it short. Smith Rowe. And it's Iwobi. Robinson. Now it's Jimenez. Roll! Oh, denied at the last. Pedro Neto. And it's Raul. Smith Rowe. Raul. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Clipped into space. Colwill. Garnacho. Palmer. Pedro Neto! Oh, there was plenty on that. Jimenez is fouled. And it's Raul. Raul! Defending of the desperate variety.
Raul Jimenez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Smith Rowe shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Kearney. Anderson. Anderson. Early ball out from the back. Well read, nice interception. Fernandez. Chalobah. Over to the left. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Garnacho. Palmer. Palmer played out to the left flank. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. That's really well cleared. And it's Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Goes for a shot! Fernandez with the short one. James crosses. And he's there to clear it. Caicedo. He's in a... He's having a shot! Raul. Kearney. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. James. Moved on forwards. Jimenez spread out to the left. Now can he find a finish? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Palmer. João Pedro. Oh, nice touch. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a great ball. Oh, it's come loose. Anderson shifted upfield. And he's managed to get free. Smith Rowe. And that has been cleared. And it's Smith Rowe. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries a deft little ball. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Kearney wins the duel this time. Kearney defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Chukwueze. And here's Raul. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe crosses it in. And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Pedro Neto. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Not the most accurate pass. Iwobi done delicately. And back to the keeper they go. Chalobah aim forwards. James forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Robinson. Chalobah. Palmer. Chalobah. Fernandez. James, gently done. Bassi attempts a clearance. Caicedo. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Smith Rowe do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Jimenez. That's a nicely shaped ball. Iwobi! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. A
think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's really well manoeuvred. James. Pedro Neto. James. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Chalobah. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Over to the left. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Palmer. Applies the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Berger gets it away. Referee's given a throw. It's a throw-in. Raul. Anderson. Kearney. And it's Smith Rowe. Anderson. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Chalobah. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Colwill. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. Fernandez. Now it's Fernandez. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Can he finish? Iwobi gets good distance on it. Fernandez. James. Pedro Neto. Robinson, gently done. Raul. Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Raul Jimenez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Does really well to win the ball there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played into the box. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's the throw. And it's Fernandez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kearney is there and he can get that clear. That's a throw. And he's heaved it away. Garnacho! That has faded wide. Here's Chukwueze. That's very neat. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Smith Rowe tries to... There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Fernandez. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. It will be. Now it's Pedro. Real chance! And he's missed it. Calmly anticipates. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. And here's Garnacho. He has a look up. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Can he deliver? Cross needs to be good. Brilliantly cut out. Chance here to counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. Caicedo. Colwell. Chalobah. Fernandez. Chalobah looks to the other side. Kearney. Berger. Chukwueze. Caicedo. Garnacho. Anderson cuts it out. Robinson shifted upfield. Palmer played out to the left flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Garnacho. Palmer. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that is, takes a shot! Deftly away. Nice physical challenge. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A chance to play it in. Garnacho, he's had a go! No, that's just wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Berger. Iwobi. Berger. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Raul. Kenny. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Caicedo. Garnacho. That's a good run down the left. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
James. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Palmer. Fernandez, aim forwards. Plenty waiting in the middle. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Bassi with the clearance. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort. No joy, but a decent try.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.